Okay, so this is the video continued. The vet called, of course, right in the middle, and I'm not talented enough to know how to pick up the video where I left off. So here we are. Notice in this arithmetic series that when you add 5 plus 47, you get 52. Well, guess what happens when you add 11 plus 41? 52. And 17 plus 35. 52. It's magic. 23 plus 29. Also 52. Okay, so how many sums of 52 did we get? We got 1, 2, 3. We got 4 sums of 52. You'll notice that there are 8 terms in this sequence. We have 8 terms and we have 4 sums of 52. Well, that's because every 2 terms, 1 term, 2 terms creates 1 sum. So I have half the number of sums for 4 of them, and they each were 52. Well, how do I get the 52? Well, you'll notice that the first term was 5, and the last term was 47. Well, guess what? When you get rid of the 5 and the 47, now my first term is 11 and my last term is 41. And when you take out the 11 and the 41, now my new first term is 17 and my last term is 35. Okay, you need to know the formula. S for sum. The sum of n terms in an arithmetic series is n over 2 times the quantity t sub 1 plus t sub n. The sum of an arithmetic series, n is the number of terms, not the term number, the number of terms in the list. T sub 1 is the value of the first term. And T sub n is the value of the nth term, aka the formula. Okay, so we are going to do 2 examples and then I will be done. Here we go. Sigma, right away, that means find the sum. K equals 1, that means I'm starting with the first term to 70. That's the 70th term. 4 plus 3 times K minus 1. Okay, really? You are not going to find the first term, the second term, the third term, etc., and all the way add up to the 70th term. That's ridiculous. In this particular problem, n is 70. I'm adding 70 terms. The first term is what you get when you plug in 1. Well, when you plug in 1, I believe that is 4. T sub n, which in this case is T sub 70, that's going to be 4 plus 3 times 69, which is 211. And now I'm going to plug and chug. You have got to show work. So the sum of 70 terms, these are equivalent. These are equivalent. S sub 70, sigma k goes from 1 to 70. Those are the same. Is going to be equal to 70 over 2 times 4 plus 211, which is 7,525. All right, one more. I want you to find the sum of 50 terms, there's your n, of the arithmetic sequence given t sub 1 is 7 and t sub 9 is 47. Okay. Problem is I don't know d. I know I'm adding 50 terms, but I don't know the nth term. Like, what's t sub 50? Okay. Well, let's figure out what d is. If it's helpful, think of this as an ordered pair. When n is 1, t sub n is 7. When n is 9, t sub n is 47. Common difference, slope, arithmetic, linear, slope is a common difference. So your d is going to be equal to 47 minus 7 over 9 minus 1. And that's going to be 5. Okay. There is an alternative formula that you can use. If you want, you can just plug in. Now you know that t sub n is t sub 1, which is 7, plus d, which is 5, times n minus 1. And that's going to be 5n plus 2. And you can plug in 70. And that's going to be 352. And then you can plug into the formula. There is an alternative formula. So if you're a formula memorizer and like this is no big deal for you, feel free. The alternative formula. So I know that S sub n is n over 2 times t sub 1 plus t sub n. But I know that t sub n is t sub 1 plus d times n minus 1. So you could also say that S sub n is equal to n over 2 t sub 1. So that's this t sub 1 plus this is now my t sub n. Simplifying, you get n over 2 t sub 1 plus d times n minus 1. And that's an alternative formula. Okay. Back to the question at hand. So S sub 70, sorry, not 70, 50. I'm thinking about the previous problem. I'm scatterbrained. 50 over 2. T sub 1 we said was 7. And T sub 70 we said was 352. I hope it's 352. It is not 352. Going way back, it's not 352. It's, I did 70 instead of 50. So how about 252? Took me a while. So this should be 252. See, no one's here to correct me. So this ends up being 25 times, and you end up getting 6,475. I sure hope that's right. You could also do, so you could also say it's 50 over 2 using the alternate formula. 2 times t sub 1, which is 7, plus d, which is 5. D is 5. Times n minus 1, which is 49. I hope I did this right. And that's going to be 14 plus. Yeah, 6,475. Okay, sorry the videos were so choppy. This is what happens when I get interrupted in the middle. Okay, so homework is on the board, so keep in mind that you have a quiz on Wednesday. This is on the quiz. So the quiz Wednesday is on 11:1 to 11:4, and you'll be allowed a scientific calculator. All right, Spartan fans, that's all I got for you today.